Revelio.
Makes no sense to me why...
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Revelio.
Black could get rid of them in multiple...
Do you suppose Black's children?
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it. Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting
Revelio.
dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Leviosa. Accio. Accio.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be.
Actually, I enjoyed it.
How kind of you. It seems you're already... Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting
I already have some, Professor. Pick them.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Plant the seeds there now, and you...
Let's see, how to balance my star thistle.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, Now, what say we branch out? You'll find that some plants are better... The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for...
Yes, Professor.
Come back and see me when you're finished.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there.
Revelio.
Your lead. Nice work in defense against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! That's more than anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid... not saying you can't go it alone, but...
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other You get the idea. Take your time.
Revelio.
I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
With that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, we shall end our lesson here.
And then
Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? And good, as you do seem...
Magical.
I'm glad. Her bonnet... Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their...
I should think, Professor
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for
Revelio.
loves as well as friendships. Just as in the Great Hall.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Like it all year round.
I should have known that.
Maybe Aurors or someone from the Ministry got
Revelio.
to school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never.
knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Anyone back?
Everyone's told for ages.
Revelio.
Hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogs, Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe.
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment you can find the ingredients you need. But in the future you'll be expected to provide. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain. Come and see me when you've finished brewing.
Professor Sharp said that...
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a Goblin Rebellion. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp.
Oh, you're the new student. I've never seen anyone brew such a flawed...
I'm glad I was able to get...
You must simply have a knack. Some students seem so confounded. A fascinating language, by the way. Merlin's beard. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever.
Revelio.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that...
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient.
I suspect that's where...
You're as clever as I simply need a single Fwooper feather, as you'll already be.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather.
I assure you he won't. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry.
A well-prepared
Revelio.
potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you want.
Brilliant! Thank you. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Oh! Dragon Dunk! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Revelio. I brewed an Edurus potion.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to...
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I confess I was skeptical.
I'm glad I was able to meet you.
A rare occurrence. And you, in addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine, pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you... Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot... That'll be all.
Revelio.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting...
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion.
Professor Sharp was...
Cheers to that. He probably... Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up... Best be off. Next...
Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio.
That was it.
Backs against the dark line.
Revelio.
I think that's pile of mince pies.
We're going to see who can stay up the latest. Share my victory.
Accio. Levioso.
Better than the library.
Incendio. Revelio.
One of the girls in our room recites potion.
I'm saving up for a room.
Revelio.
Isn't Sebastian Sally's hand?
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Protego. Accio.
You for some assistance?
Hello. Can I...
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. I was hoping someone would come along soon. You see, I need to retrieve something.
Diving into the lake.
Splendid!
What do you need help with?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, they never...
I'm so sorry.
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they... Father was so distraught that he forbade a treasured family.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys.
That's like asking why the sky. We are known for our contributions to... But with all I plan to discover about the...
What exactly is...
It's an astonishing ancient... It's mainly used for studying the stars. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. I understand. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see. Revelio.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Nothing warms a body like incendio.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me.
Hardly. I've just lost my business. I never thought it'd come to this.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. When I said as much, they...
Has Ranrock's lot...
They've been taunting and threatening. Things have taken them. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to fight.
You mentioned that you're...
I am. It's my calling, though. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of... Without my carts and my...
I'm sorry, this...
That is very... I did enchant the carts to return to me if I... Slim though the chances may be. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Revelio. Hello, sir.
Hello. I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion.
Any whispers?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. It would be nice if someone would do something about it. Which means he's free to do what he wants down in...
Can you tell me a bit about you?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lord... In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts... My prices are low enough already.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. My ingredients are all local to this...
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Revelio. Incendio! Revelio.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ran?
I'm all right at the moment. I've never met Rookwood or Harlow.
A bit odd. But whatever the reason, for now, it is safe to say that Rookwood... I realized something. You displayed such... Both of you have
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the... I am not going to sit by and...
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their...
All the more reason they... Rumor has it, taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true.
I spoke with her. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a map. I was thinking that we could invest...
All right.
I am going to watch and listen and find out if... In the meantime,
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
My mother used to say.
Revelio.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You'll regret crossing my path. This is a fast way to get yourself killed.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Do you really think you can hold them off?
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student off of my dead body! Expulso!
You haven't got a friend.
Tell Rookwood to find me in South.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so
Revelio.
close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why?
Ashwinders. It's a long story, but thank you.
Well, you've avoided. Best get moving on.
You mentioned someone...
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's...
You're a researcher? Merlin? Of the legend of...
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and...
Fixtures?
I believe he created them as a diversion.
I can see what...
Well then, no one has yet managed to figure out how they work. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important...
Mallowsweet?
I had just arrived to test my... You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol.
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center...
Precisely. Would you care? I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swirl on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio.
How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that as...
We can indeed. How does it work?
Are all of the trials like this?
Oh, not precisely. Well, you should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have... My guess is that each... which you can find in Hogsmeade. I really must be. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Revelio. This looks intriguing.
Revelio.
Future champion coming through.
Incendio.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. As former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program at... I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found.
How do you know about the book?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff?
This could be all right.
Glad to hear you're up to the challenge. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, and the unsolved murder of... I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield.
How could a few pages...
A boy disappeared with those pages. But then, it seems those pages could
Can you...
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. Her star... And her spark has... No offense, but it's nice to get away.
When were you the...
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be... I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short. I was sneezing
I shall go and see...
Brilliant. I shall see you there. Soon, I hope.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Folk still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
I told you not to go down that path.
From Rudenpeck said a customer lost a deeracle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
You could have got us in a lot of trouble.
I'm very sorry, Father. Only she said I might earn a reward. Instead, I just wasted our time. There you are! Ha! Finally! I'll have enough for that wind wisp. Ah, well, not meant to be. Accio! Knocked over a dusty.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Revelio.
Incendio.
Revelio.
Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere. Not sure how I'd fare.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Revelio.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Very generous. Thank you. Revelio.
Here you
Revelio.
are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met...
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldritch believes the book you found. Its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved...
Very well.
Decades ago, a student named... When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, it was in large part due to
That sounds terrible.
Anne's alibi. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow... Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages...
I don't understand.
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time, she won't speak to anyone she doesn't. If you, a student with a connection to the pages...
What a horrible story.
This is wonderful news. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that...
Can you tell me more?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. The Black family's power over certain people.
I'd like to know...
That poor soul. Never... I half suspect Jackdaw and Apple... She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some way.
You said Jackdaw...
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit... If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the...
Very well.
Steady yourself. Don't worry, I've never...
Do take care now, and tread light.
We'll be there in but a moment. That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though...
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place. The Dementors won't harm us now. Still, be careful.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
Careful around, Anne. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of
If I had my watch, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you!
You don't scare me, young cur. I teach you something.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Has someone come to feed me? Is someone there?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there?
Who speaks to me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you...
Ah, the book, the book. No one would... Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate...
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave?
Hogs, hogs, fields, fields.
A vault in some ruins?
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Helen, Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But, Madam Thistlewood, All right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Revelio. This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages. Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. It's no wonder I never found that clue. Accio. Oh, it's done something. Accio. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind? A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? Revelio.
Could it be? Has someone sold my pup? Richard Jackdaw, at your...
The Richard Jackdaw? I heard you...
I do? That was my...
A retired Auror, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. Dare I ask?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder.
What? Azkaban? I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I must speak to the Aura you mentioned and see how
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go...
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden...
If you don't...
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what...
Helen mentioned Apollonia...
Have you never met any members of the Black family? Once Anne showed it...
How is it possible?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly... He has a penchant for... Found them on the floor...
Thank you.
I shall see you